to move on to some of the international stories. Right from our neighborhood, Pankaj, we have an interesting story that is coming in. Pakistan passes law limiting disqualification term. What it says is that it may pave the way for Nawaz's return. That is what the story is all about. It says that Nawaz Sharif could return because they made that change in that law. Pakistan's National Assembly has passed legislation limiting how long lawmakers can be disqualified from office. A state spokesperson said on Tuesday, paving the way for exiled former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif returning to politics. Sharif served as Pakistan's Prime Minister 3 times, the last before being ousted over graft allegations in 2017. The Supreme Court barred him from politics for life and was later sentenced to 7 years in jail. In 2019, he was granted medical bail and flew to Britain, where he has remained ever since, continuing to steer the family-run PMLN party from behind the scenes. Another small interesting tidbit is also there. It's covered by the Times of India. Nawaz Zardari meet in UAE to talk polls. Now, former Pakistan Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif and former President Aziz Ali Zardari has reportedly met in the UAE to consult and decide on the timing of the next general elections in the country and the respective share in the future setup. This is what a media report has said. So a lot of stuff is churning in Pakistan, especially when it comes to its politics. We had Imran being ousted, and then we have Sharif being brought in. Now, this particular law that the parliament there or their senator has passed, interestingly, tries to limit the possibility of being banned for life. Now, that's what the Supreme Court there had taken with stance against Sharif, but it looks like it's paving the way for his return to politics, active politics in Pakistan. So, some semblance of democracy in that country, isn't it, Pankaj?
Yes, Varghese,
Some
obviously,
semblance.
when elections are due in Pakistan shortly, maybe in October or November, we would see elections happening there. And we also know that Nawaz Sharif's brother, Shahbaz Sharif, is the prime minister there as of now. So it is only, on expected lines that he would be passing or he would be trying to reduce the disqualification term for a safe return of Nawaz Sharif. And also, this is not just what is happening in Pakistan. In UAE, Nawaz Sharif and Zardari had met and they discussed the electoral possibilities. Remember, Asif Ali Zardari, obviously the head of the PPP and the coalition partner of PMLN, Nawaz. That's how the ruling party is in Pakistan as of now. So this Nawaz Sharif is lucky in a way that he has a brother in office. 10 years down the line, if I may, tend to see forwards whether this same thing would be accorded to former Prime Minister Imran Khan or not, that remains to be seen, although he is in the country as of now. But many skeptics would say that ultimately he would also flee the country. He will have to leave the country. Pressure is being mounted on him. He got some reprieve from the Supreme Court on his arrest, though. But looks like the Nawaz Shahbaz Sharif government is not letting that matter go. So politically speaking, yes, this is on expected lines, the reduction of disqualification term. Nawaz Sharif, obviously on money laundering charges, was debarred. And once he had returned to the country in 2018, he was arrested. But on health grounds later, he was allowed to fly back to London, where he has been staying since then. And as far as the internal politics is concerned, Times of India has been very tacitly placed another news. Pak Prime Minister speaks to IMF MD again, hopes for loan nod in days. Now, Pakistan has been struggling economically also, and it has been making certain changes in its budgets, budgetary allocations also to accommodate the loans that it will be getting from the IMF, and they are once again out in the open asking for more and more money. This scenario, non-politically, is very risky for Pakistan, and while the government might be celebrating the early return of Nawaz Sharif to the homeland, but to the country he would return to could be very soon in tatters.